And we are live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pre-show, you already know how it is. We just been chilling, talking. Getting ready for the show, just a little prep time and stuff. You feel me? Getting right. Get your social media posts and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
How everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody living good? Bro?
Something like that. Trying to live, you feel me? Trying to have some fun. All right. Here we go. We ready? I'm ready. It's the pre-show. I love it. Three-way deal, not three-way meal, man. We eating though. I love that.
I know that. I'm about to steal that right there.
Yeah, write that down, nigga. Write that down.
Three-way deal.
Three-way deal, not three-way meal. We looking good, but now we ain't looking better than the Nets. Looking pretty late right now.
That's all right. That's all right there.
All right, but how y'all doing today?
Man. You know me, man. Chilling. We good. I'm good.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. I love it.
I'm trying to get to the money, brother.
No, that is money.
I am tired of shit.
That's what happens when you're a man, though, man. You've been on the go.
Man, I'm telling you.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get like you, shorty.
You don't want to be like me. You don't want to be like me.
You don't want to be.
Yeah, that's one thing I never want to be like Stu.
I'm a beast. Hey, dog, you better watch it, brother.
Oh, my bad.
You better watch it. I had to put my hands on you, son.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta let a nigga know sometimes.
I mean, definitely do.
Why I post this in the group chat, bro? I just sent it to the group chat. I don't know why I did that. Like we all are.
You can watch that motherfucker. I got you. Hold on there.
Yeah.
Gotta get the views up any way you can.
Shout out my man Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
Oh, I got that.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I could have said it, yo.
Who was that?
That's time.
That's time. Yeah, I think that's time.
Hard Dominican. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
I'm just going to dance with it.
What that's from?
That's from Zach and Cody.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah,
is that Proc the GOAT?
Whoa.
Oh my God. Oh, you can take my spot on the show, bro. I swear to God, you can.
Whoa.
All right, Stu, I'll holler at you, yo.
Facts. He went out left. What?
Nah, he out, yo. He ain't want to be here. I don't want anybody that's not dedicated, man.
Nah, Proc here now. We don't need Stu.
No, take me back off, nigga. I asked for this.
You asked for it?
I asked for this. Look at fucking Proc, man. Oh, come on, man. Come on. See, you didn't make the cut for the IG post, but now you here, yo. So just wait.
Yeah.
See, you just be,
I know damn well.
So
that ain't who I think.
Well, I'm behind the scenes.
Behind
the scenes.
Oh man.
Put the retired jersey up.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You gotta have your sports memorabilia up in your podcast, man.
All purpose.
You know what I'm saying?
All purpose.
I was all state.
All state.
All Met.
That's it.
All Met.
I was all Met. Yeah.
What you say, Don? That's it.
That's it. All state. Looking at an all-world athlete over here.
Talk to him, yo.
There you go.
Nasty stuffer.
I love to see Don run a 40, yo.
That nigga Don is an athlete. I seen him before.
Gotta tell you, son.
I still remember that little flag football joint y'all had. And he was out there. He was out there doing something. I ain't gonna let y'all know. He was out there.
Nah. I only gave up. I think what 2 catches, one. Yeah.
One was bad.
Nah, wait. One was bad.
He was sneakers for a minute, man.
Yeah, one was bad.
Okay, but did you get scored on?
Oh,
nah. He stopped at the 1.
Oh man, you still sorry as fuck.
Hey, look. He didn't get scored on But he did stop at the one. I let him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say right now, nigga wouldn't have done that shit versus me. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I scored 2 though.
He
You feel me?
wasn't getting off the line.
It's all about being a
You
2.
ain't getting off the line versus a nigga like me. I'm a Brandon Brown in your
Nigga
ass,
like
son.
me, man. I'm just goal line fade you. That's it.
Look.
I see you, Jimmy Graham.
No, he realized I was ready to phase, bro.
Nigga run them fades like Brandon
That
Marshall.
nigga ran 3 straight fades on me. The last one,
line.
I was like, fuck it, I don't feel like running no more.
Yep, throw it up.
My running fades, fight back, nigga.
The Eric Ebron special. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Like a black Eric Decker. That's what I look like out there.
No.
Eric Decker.
Did you just say
What
Eric
the
Decker?
fuck?
Does he have a recorded anything?
Man, nigga out there looking like Josh Doxson out that motherfucker, boy.
Oh, Lord, that's a guy.
Young
I'm
Braylon
telling
Edwards.
you, TCU
That's
legend. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
But yeah, y'all, we about to get this road on the show. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to another episode, a 3-way deal.
Mm-hmm.
We here. Oh wait, hold up.
Out of 4
I gotta start over. We are
Oh,
here.
yeah.
What's up?
Another episode.
Now we in business.
What you in
You
here?
feel me? We are here. I'm your host, Grizzy Gray. I got my 2 co-hosts with me right quick. You feel me?
It's your boy Stu was going to fuck on, man.
Yes, sir.
Got
My
it.
man Stu. If you call it beef, it's because he wanted. What's up, man?
We got 2 special guests. One isn't here yet, but we got a trio right here. We got my good folk, BunsBoxGaming in this motherfucker today. You know what I'm saying? Esports, connoisseurs. You know what I'm saying? These guys are young in the game. They on their way up, and you feel me? We got them here on the podcast. Yeah, we got y'all here on the podcast. We're gonna talk some sports, and we also gonna talk about what you guys doing right now. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and get it popping. Let y'all take the floor. You feel me? Go ahead, talk about what you guys do, what you guys got.
All right, bet. I feel like this is probably our first official time to actually talk about how this league is doing since it started. I will say, because I mean we've been able to really get it out and talk about it. I will say that BunsBoxGaming is a gaming company, so we specialize in Call of Duty, Madden, and 2K. Really any video game, but as you can see, those are really the top 3 games throughout PS5 and Xbox. With that being said, the first thing we did is we're playing 2K, we're playing the rec, and we just sitting there like, oh my gosh, we're getting all these AIs and it's boring, and it's like we making builds and we making game plans to beat the 2-3 and all this other stuff. And Pro-Am was terrible this year. You couldn't really get a Pro-Am game if you was just going in there. Now private match, some of the time it was trying to work, but we was playing rec and we seen that we was doing a game plan thing, and then it came to the point where it was like we should look for a league to join. Like we should just try to look for a league to join. So I did some research, and we had found a league, and they were charging $35 for a team. You only have 5 people on your team. You gotta make your jersey with their logo and make your gym with their logo and all this other stuff. So when I'm sitting back, somebody like me, when I know that I can do something, I sit there and say, well, we might as well just do it ourselves. So, I mean, that's really how it happened. One text message from Prop to the group chat. One text message saying, hey, I think we should start a 2K league. Started all of what we're doing right now. So it's literally just been, we got 10 teams right now. I'll let Proc talk about the stats because that's her that's her baby. I promise you.
Ooh,
without the stats, without that,
I don't know your stats.
It's really something that we can reference to, and that can build our league to what it is now. So I mean, we got 10 teams. The top team right now, I will say, is One Mind. I know they probably watching our stream or watching this or watching our live. They gonna be on us if we don't talk about it.
And they some bump. Like it's not like we got people in this league not good. Like they whooping everybody. Like I'm talking about. I don't think they've had a game within 10 points yet.
Yeah.
Man, I heard whatchamacallit. I was talking to Eric Blunt, and he was telling me that at the time, I think he said his team was 1-2, and
Yeah.
it's real good bump in
Just
there.
getting smoked out
I'm
there.
telling you, Eric Blunt could easily be an MVP in this league.
Easily.
The only reason that he wouldn't be is because of this team we're talking about right now. Because they're starting 5 average a double-double. They're starting 5, everybody on there average a double-double in something, whether it be points and rebounds, points and assists, rebounds and assists.
Everybody doing something.
Everybody average a double-double. So it's like when you go in there and this team, they play 2K literally like you need to be playing in the real life. So it's just like it was just a blessing coming across them. We ended up playing them in the pro-am, and that's how we found them. And we might as well we might as well
be sometimes.
give them our name. They can be BunsBoxGaming. Like it was that bad, bro. But I mean, the way we try to approach video games for real is like, yeah, there's always gonna be somebody better than us. But if you're better than us, we want you on our league. We want you in our league for real. That's even you being better than us is even more of a reason for you to share the wealth, support us even more. And
right.
So I mean, I'll let her talk about the website and the stats for you right there.
So y'all, we got this website that we using has literally anything we could ever. Like that joint, it has the stats on it. Like if we're gonna do once we get to the playoffs and we gotta set the tournaments up, it has a whole set of how the tournament's gonna look. Like people that's in the league just being able to go on the website and seeing what they doing, and people who follow the league can just look on the website, figure out who's playing next, who's averaging what. Like we got weekly leaders, bro. Seasonal leaders, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, this website is probably the best part about this league, bro. And just doing it. Look, I ain't never had something to where I thought I was gonna have my own business or none of that. I never thought I was. But this 2K league, I'm telling y'all, if we find the right people, we're going somewhere with this. We're going somewhere.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, I definitely like that. Yeah, definitely appreciate the stats right there.
Now, Baby Buns, he is our video person. He really, everything that we do video production wise, he's the one that put it out there. He's the one that sets it up and makes sure it gets posted the way it gets posted. And so he can really shed light on what we do with our artists. So the way we try to make our hoop mixtapes and stuff like that, we try to get DMV artists and get their music and get their songs or requests that they want to put on our videos, and then we put it that way. We don't want to use no music that we hear on the radio or no music that we hear Young Thug, you know what I'm saying, mainstream. We want to hear everything that y'all make. Because great. My motto is everybody love everybody. They always hear me say that, and it's true to me. You know, everybody love everybody. Like us just being on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's like we want everybody to just win off of everything. You feel me? Like I hate brand names now. I promise you, I hate brand names. Like I obviously I'm aware of Nike and all that other stuff, but I want to see BunsBoxGaming socks. I want to see 3-way deal meal tickets and shit. Like, I want to see
nigga said meal tickets.
I want to see everybody else name on the joint.
We about to be having fish fries out here now. That's all right.
I'm telling you, get my own damn grill, nigga.
3-way deal tartar sauce. I'm telling you.
Hey man, y'all, I'm telling you, with the tartar sauce. Yep. I mean, if you got any questions, anything y'all want to know, trust me, I'm more than a talker.
I got a question right now.
Yes, sir.
When are y'all getting to PlayStation?
No.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. We want to. We want to have a P5 tournament. If y'all know, Pierce has been reaching out to anyone he knows to play in this joint, but he said teams just not getting back to him. So we don't have enough teams to make a P5 league yet.
Everybody. Because I know AJ used to be on Xbox, and now he might have flip flopped.
Yeah, y'all was
we had to baptize
that boy over the P4.
We saved the light. We saved
it. But
I mean, they just wasn't enough bump for your boy. So then I went to the other system, and Don sucked too some shit. But everybody sucked.
Man, I think
you talk about my player.
Really like just with getting this P5 league started is I think PlayStation players are a little high class, a little bougie.
He said high class.
So they want to see how far and how good we're gonna do with the Xbox side, and then I think after our league is done, they'll get a little bit more faith. Like Proc was saying, Pierce is really getting it to the standard that it needs to be with this communication. We're trying to get at least 4 teams. That's all we said. If we could get 4 PlayStation teams, then we could literally show everybody what it would be on a scale. But I think Pro-Am wise, if I'm not mistaken, Pro-Am wise, PlayStation 5 side isn't really laggy, isn't really a problem. So it's like that's kind of how we do everything is through the private Pro-Am. So I mean, when it just comes to a point of personnel. Like we started our first game of the season with 17, and then the second week came and everybody actually saw how we were like handling everything, and it bumped up to 10 teams, and now it's like we're getting teams here and there, but my focal point is if we're gonna get one team, I want to get another team to balance it out, and that's kind of what blessed us in that 17 time frame, because we literally, by the grace of God, because we didn't advertise anymore. We were just like we were content with 7 teams because it was our first league. So after we posted our first week and posting the stats and did a post game interview. Like we said, we're just producing how we said we was going to produce. That's when 3 separate teams had hit us up. One of the teams, being one mind, we found them as we were playing Pro-Am, just playing Pro-Am, waiting for another team. We found them, and they were our 10th team. So it kind of just set in stone, and it's really just the league ain't miss a beat. I mean, we've had some bumps in the road, but like I feel as though when we finish and everybody can see the end result, I feel like that's when we're going to get the most PlayStation 5.
Yeah, because I need that.
Yeah, once we get our P5s, once Stu buy us our P5s, I think we'll be.
Wait, nigga, wait.
Yeah.
Why Stu gotta buy y'all?
You the money man, bro. You the money man.
You the money man.
Hell no.
Not lying.
Hell no. Hell.
I got a question. Well, not a question, but I want to give my man Baylor a little time to say whatever he want to say. You feel me? Especially from the video side of things. I know it's definitely challenging at times. You know, just getting all the right content and you know what I'm saying, putting it all together. It takes a lot of time. So definitely, if you want to speak on that.
As far as the videos, like my man said, we want DMV artists because we want to share the love. That's the main focal point. The content kind of creates itself because, you know, we just getting the clip from the games and it's a video game. So, you know, it's going to give you something to put in the video. So as far as that, it's like it's a lot to go through to manage to dwindle down to a 2-minute video because 220 on Twitter, you know what I mean, like that. So as far as getting the videos on there, it's just the main part is condensing all the content we have and getting the artists to send in their music to be able to put it on whatever video. But that's about it for real. Just any artist, you got your music, send it to us. We're gonna feature it on one of the content videos.
But yeah, definitely. So all the artists that's out there, you got friends that's artists, you feel me? Go ahead, send them their tracks, yo. Put them out there.
Yeah, like see on our first one, we did Franco.
I saw that one.
If I say that's a favorite of mine, I love all of his music. That
video was kind of shaky. It was a little technical difficulties with the track in the back, but that's something going forward. We gotta manage.
Most definitely. As you see, we're not all perfect. He loves to be perfection.
So
it's all right, man. It's all right. That's how it be sometimes, man. You just want to make sure everything perfect. You want to tweak everything till you got it right.
Yeah. I think the biggest part, you guys might get this too, but me, Proc, and Bibby Buns probably argue at least once a day about this league.
At least.
Yeah, if we not arguing, that mean we don't want it.
Right.
Oh God.
So I think.
But we definitely are.
Yeah. But every argument is for the benefit of the players. I promise you. So that's why I love the arguments that we have.
I understand. Yeah, we definitely cuss through ourselves. So
why am I getting singled out today, son? What's going on? What the fuck is going on, man?
It's a different thing.
Definitely. You gotta be able to have different perspectives looking at stuff, so you know you see everything, bro. You want to be able to You want to be able to put out the best content. You got to take perspective from everybody and everything. So yeah, definitely, it's good to have debates and tiny arguments and stuff like that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, definitely. But
Healthy friction.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be the last question right here. What are your guys' like future plans, or like what you guys got going on for the future? What's your or like if you want to tell us like what's your end goal? Like you feel me? Like anything for the future. Go ahead and put it out there if you want.
So they'll attest to this. My Proc and Baylor, I will probably be smoking a J or just waking up, right? And I'll be like, look, I got an idea.
Every day.
I got an idea and we need to do it. And then when we sit down, the way it is, when I get an idea, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got an idea, so we need to do it tomorrow. So then when I tell them the idea, they're like, hey, it makes sense. Let's space it out and let's think about it and let's do it. And we'll actually make your vision a vision and make it actually real. So every time I tell them something, I'm thinking they calm me down, they take that adrenaline out of my body, and then they put the business in. And then that's when we can sit down and be serious about everything. And what we're planning right now, I called you offline about it, but what we're planning right now is to advertise our playoffs, and then the next season we're going to try to do like a in real life basketball tournament. So I mean, like we're trying to find a venue, and then we're going to try to find a DJ. Shout out to Greg and Tristan. We got Graylin right here with the turntables too. So I mean, we're trying to find music. We're gonna get it to be a cookout style, and then we got people just in Waldorf that would spend an hour just playing basketball against somebody. So I'm pretty I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a lot of fun. We're gonna find a lot of entries, and this is gonna be a fun day. That's gonna get us out there. We want to bring people who can advertise y'all out there. We're gonna try to get everything set up, and that's really our next step, our next event. But our goal is just I want this to be my life. I know these two people wanted to be my life, and that's why we do this. So our end goal really is to BunsBoxGaming is a household name. You feel me? Like I say BunsBoxGaming to somebody, and they're not thinking about buns. They're thinking about our gaming company. You feel me? So that's my end goal. That's our end goal, and that's really if we just got to keep working until people know who we are for real. I mean, what we do is fun. I don't even see it as work. So, what we do is just, we getting paid to facilitate the best league that we can do. You know what I'm saying? So that might as well just go out there and do your best, and people gonna see how much work you put in, how much you care about it. And that's what we see with y'all. That's why we wanted to be on y'all podcast. We see how much y'all put into it, and we see how much y'all care about it. So it was just like, man, like that's everybody love everybody. Spread the love, show the love, and I love
definitely.
Yeah. No doubt, my brother. We appreciate that, man.
Definitely. We appreciate y'all coming on here, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to do this, you feel me? All the love going around and everything. Definitely appreciate that.
Well, just as much.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was about to say we appreciate it just as much, bro. We just trying to
Definitely. We got another guest coming in, you feel me? This is a bad man. This is a motherfucking guy right here. Let me tell you, son.
Bring him on down.
I'm talking about backwoods. I ain't talking about Eric Blunt.
Hakeem. I'm talking about Mr. Kareem.
Hey, boy.
What's up? I didn't know you were talking about Eric Kareem.
Yes,
sir. Mr. Flesh. So,
how you doing, my brother?
Mr. Flapjack himself.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I think he was serving hotcakes back in the day.
It's about time.
It is about time.
It is about time.
I think this is the perfect one to be on right now. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. I can't wait to get out here and talk some hoops, man. Hey, you know I love the game. You know I love AJ. Know how I love to get into it with him and stuff like that, man. So
It's going to get gritty in here for a second.
Let's do
it. Best believe.
All right. So what we got here today, guys, we're going to be talking about NBA playoffs, all the predictions, everything's going to happen, how we think stuff is going to, fall into place, anything that we probably should watch out for in the playoffs and stuff like that. Then if we have enough time, we're going to talk about NBA awards predictions too. It's the first time that we had 7 people on here. So
it's a beautiful time.
I don't know how this is about to go down, but let's try and keep it a little orderly.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, just if somebody, somebody talking, try not to interrupt them, let them get out what they gotta get out. But don't try to be talking all damn day. Anybody in here, all right?
Oh no, well I'm finna interrupt Don as soon as he start talking. So you can just
and I'll tell you what, brother.
I'll allow it. Mm-hmm. All right, back.
As long as we can open discussion, as long as we can open up the discussion with LeBron is the best basketball player to ever touch a basketball.
Oh yeah, absolutely, the best man to ever touch a basketball on the planet.
Can y'all chill the fuck out?
What?
Can everybody calm down?
This conversation is gonna go far away from what's scheduled, so we just going.
Somebody's gonna press the X.
Grayling, lead the way.
Yeah, please, because we start talking about Braun and MJ. It's gonna get ugly.
It's a long discussion.
Yeah, very.
Man, let's just go ahead and start off with the with the game that just ended, man. Let's go ahead and start off with Milwaukee and Miami. You feel me? Let's talk about what we got there. Milwaukee up 2-0 right now. I think that they definitely are gonna they're gonna close the door on them. Mm-hmm. They might be gentlemen, but I'm thinking sweep right now. I'm thinking sweep.
You thinking sweep? I'm thinking gentleman sweep. And Miami gets one at home at least.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, one at home, yeah. But I want to see them beat them. They didn't already did it last season. And I mean, I just hate Giannis as a player. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
Jesus.
I can elaborate.
The team is built for the playoffs this year. Like last year, they kind of had a regular season team. This year with PJ Tucker and Drew Holiday, they're more centered around half-court offense and being able to, like, Giannis is moving without the ball. Like Giannis is not at the top of the key trying to run through everybody. He's actually moving without the ball, so that makes him a lot more dangerous because Giannis is one-dimensional with the ball. Like, you can't give him the ball for the last shot because he's either going to the basket or he's going to the basket. He ain't pulling up for no jump shot because he ain't making it. So he got other people on his team that can run the offense while he's kind of backline for the most part.
All I heard was Milwaukee's Bucks was $250 million, but I agree.
They had to because of the market. They can't let him walk without giving him a big contract because then that closes the door for other big contracts in the market. So they had to do what they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. He just can't shoot.
Shoot, calling me. All right. Well, I think this is a very different Milwaukee team. When you upgrade from Bledsoe to Drew, you see the better things a little bit. That's for sure. I like how they playing Jimmy Butler this series. This is pretty much a revenge game for Milwaukee because last year Milwaukee was expected to win, and they didn't. And we had all this bubble rage about guys like Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, and we kind of overrated them a little bit.
Duncan Robinson at Tyler Hero, yes.
Whoa. Duncan Robinson, literally probably the best clip in the league right now.
Did Steph Curry die? What?
We mean for role players, for like.
I mean, come on, we talking about role
snipers.
Right. We're not talking about Steph Curry.
Joe Harris. Give me Joe Harris every time.
Not even that, brother.
Hey, he's
Give me Joe Harris every time.
Joe Harris
can fucking dribble. Joe Harris can put the ball on the floor. If Duncan Robinson doesn't shoot it as soon as he touches the ball, he's not even on the floor for real. There's no reason to do anything.
He gets a little 1-2 dribbles around the screen, pull up. You know what I'm saying?
AJ,
barely.
But think about it like this: as a coach, bro, if you got a designated shooter like Duncan Robinson, do you even want him dribbling the ball?
I don't want him on the floor during the playoffs because you know what happens to most designated shooters in the playoffs. Most guys
go
are just shooters. can't guard no goddamn body. You know what happens when you play good teams in the playoffs? They make everybody defend. LeBron was picking on Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero ass for 6 straight games. 6 straight games, bro. That's what happens to shooters who can't do nothing else. So I don't want Duncan Robinson on my playoff team. Period. You know what I'm saying? He can play a little bit.
He can play.
I'm
He's
just
not on
not.
my squad.
No, he can be cool and shit. I'd rather have a guy like somebody like fucking Danny Green, bro. I swear to God.
Oh my Lord.
Swear to God. Rather have Danny Green. Because at least Danny defends somebody.
Eric, go ahead, bro. Eric, go ahead. Go ahead.
Danny,
You've been itching to talk.
Everybody settle down. Now, to begin, I will say I think it's a gentleman's sweep. I think Miami gets one at home. I think Jimmy Butler heats up and he has one of those games where he just looks like he's the second coming of Jordan. We all see it last year, how he gets hot and he's almost unstoppable from the mid-range game, beating people to the basket. Now, on to Duncan Robinson, man. I can't sit here and act like the only reason Miami Heat was in the game the first game when they played, where they almost won, if they come away with an overtime, was because of Duncan Robinson, man. Like, we can't sit here and act like Duncan Robinson wasn't at one point, 7 of 10 from three-point land? Mm-hmm. I think, maybe you don't like him in your starting lineup, and that's fine because of the lack of defense. But when you bring him in as a change of pace guy, he's a pure sniper, man. You set him off-ball screen, stuff like that, get him into the corner, get him around the perimeter. Man, he changes the entire defense. If you bring a guy like that off the bench, man, change the entire way the other coach has to coach you.
I'm hearing you. But then I would like to reference y'all back to the finals 3 seasons ago. Mm-hmm. Kyle Korver is one of the 5 best shooters I've ever watched in my life. He did absolutely goddamn nothing when they took away the 3-ball. You can stop Duncan Robinson from shooting. Look at the Lakers.
Game 2.
The same
Game 2, they stopped him. They said, all right, nigga, that was a good
You said,
game.
okay, as soon as you come off that bam screen, I know 2 things are going to happen. Either you're going to shoot it or you're going to do that dumbass drop off the bam. Now, not every team in the NBA has the defensive horses that the Lakers do. So that's a bad comparison.
Yeah.
But either way, you're going to play good teams. You're going to play good teams with good defenders, with coaches that can match up. When that happens, your role players tend to fade away, especially the niggas that only good at one thing. That's my only problem with Duncan. Now, I haven't said anything about the series. Right now, Jimmy Butler's in hell, bro.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler, this is what happens with Jimmy Butler. As soon as Drew Holiday checks out the game, PJ Tucker big ass come in the game. It is horrible, bro. That's horrible. And the funny part about that is we say Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker, the matchup numbers say that Giannis is the one guarding him the most. So Jimmy Butler, Jimmy plays 40 to 45 minutes in the playoffs. Yep. He's getting guarded by Drew, PJ, Giannis. He's not going to score. It's not happening. He can't shoot. It's just not happening, man. Yeah,
that's a result of
like y'all were saying. They're definitely more built for the playoffs this year. That bench is so much better. Yeah. Brent Forbes is good. Bobby Portis is fucking good. Of course, Drew and PJ. That's a really good team, man. So now, Miami's best chance is game 3, man. That's their best chance.
To go away from that, I mean, to go towards your point with Duncan Robinson and defense, to highlight on TNT right now about Joe Harris, they just showed that man playing the best defense.
Yeah, no, Joe Harris is better.
Joe Harris is better. Joe Harris is solid, yo. He is better. Joe Harris is an NBA basketball.
I mean, like I said, I respect it.
Now,
Joe Harris,
I do want to say
defensive aspect. Because they literally just showed a whole 30-second clip straight.
But I feel like you can teach this game better than you can teach shooting as much as Duncan Robinson.
Yeah. Defense is a mindset, though.
Yeah.
Defense isn't a I teach you how to do it. Do you want to play defense? Yes or fucking no.
I mean, when you look like a substitute teacher, I wouldn't be in my mind thinking I can.
That's not true. That's
some of these are the most athletic.
I don't know.
Because
Kirk Heinrich looked like my social studies teacher in 7th grade. And Kirk Howard was locking niggas up.
Mr. Travis, yo, he looks smack like Mr. Travis.
Rest in peace to Kobe goddamn Bryant. If you could ask Kobe right now, who's the toughest white boy to ever guard, that nigga would be like Kirk fucking Howard. Kirk Howard was dead Kobe ass up. Like, it's a mindset, bro. It's a mindset. Duncan Robinson ass does not want to play defense.
He don't want to play no defense. No.
And that's a problem.
I don't think he'd be. I'm not gonna lie, even if he tried, he'd be that good at it. I don't think he's. I don't think he's athletic enough.
Michigan saw him just good defender. So I mean, well, Michigan picked him up.
Again, G, that doesn't matter. Your level of athleticism, it limits how good you are at defense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
He doesn't try. That's my problem.
Yeah,
try, nigga.
He don't want to play defense. I mean, it's just like that in certain aspects. You got a job, and then that's your job. Like,
and I understand.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson.
People take it as just that. Like,
Duncan Robinson's paid to shoot.
NBA want to do more than their job, and some people in the NBA realize that this is my job and only do their job.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna pay
Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson knows fully well all that money he getting is not to play defense. So he's like, okay, I ain't about to play no defense because I don't got to.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's just how it's going.
If Eric Spoelstra ever looked a grown man in the eyes that played on his basketball team and told him not to play defense, I'm drug testing that nigga. I don't give a fuck. If he's Steph Curry, I don't care. You have to defend to win championships, bro. You have to give defensive effort. Multiple effort.
You gotta check that. What's they say on SportsCenter? Like, no team out of the top 10 in defense for the league has won the championship or whatever the case may be. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta defend.
Brooklyn might not win it or is going to struggle to win it because of the defense. But I mean,
yeah. But I do want to say one thing before we get off the topic about Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee has a great team, top to bottom.
Yep.
But to me, when I watch them play basketball, to me they just lack a really good creator and a really good ball handler and a really good offensive, centerpiece. It's far too often I'm watching Giannis bring the ball up the floor, man. It's just, and they start their half-court offense through Giannis. I just don't think that's how they're going to get their best out of him and out of the team. So I do think they're about a guy away. I don't know who was I wanted them to get Chris Paul. I thought if they got Chris Paul, before he went to the Suns, they'd be a legit championship team.
Mm-hmm. My follow-up question to that is, how many guys do they need? They got Drew. He is a fucking guy. Chris Middleton. He is a fucking guy. Do you need a third beta role player for Giannis? Like,
I just don't think with Giannis is.
They need it.
Go ahead.
Says it.
Give me. You
need another star on Giannis's level because Giannis is a big man. No big man does it by himself. Like,
not in 2021.
I was thinking. I was going to think more.
No, big man's bring the ball up, like you said, like Eric said, bringing the ball up and all that.
Not in 2021, man.
That's not him. That's not where he got to be at.
I feel like he don't even need.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't even really need a superstar or something.
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say a superstar.
Not
but I was a designated ball handler and offensive.
Jokic bringing the ball down the court.
Yeah, wait, hold up.
Jokic is
Zion brings the ball up the court. Jokic brings the ball up the court. Anthony Davis initiate offense. Giannis initiates offense.
Bam do it too sometimes.
Sabonis initiates
Where's
offense.
Miami?
Bam initiates offense. There's a bunch of big men that initiate the offense. The problem with Milwaukee is they don't have a wing that you can say at the end of games, I need you to go get me a stop and I need you to go get me a bucket. Like wings run the NBA. That's just what it is.
That's my point. Like whether it be a guard, whether it be a forward, they need a guy out there in the wing that can initiate the offense from the 3-point line from the
like I told Don the other day. If the Bucks ended up with Bogdanovich and whoever snitched on him didn't snitch on him and he didn't go to Atlanta, they would be the favorites to win the championship. Yeah. That's how good Bogdanovich is. They'd have still had Drew and still had Chris Middleton. Could you imagine trying to score on Bogdanovich, Drew, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and PJ Tucker? Nigga, please. Negro, please. That's a championship roster. Didn't happen, but
Don't forget about
I still think Milwaukee's about a guy away.
I get it.
Like it's just I think that guy got to be a utility guy. Like you got to be able to look at him and whatever he sees that they need for that game. Like he got to kick that into gear. I think.
Yeah,
that's what
because either that or Chris Middleton has to completely change his game.
Chris Middleton got to be prime Paul George.
Yeah, Chris Middleton has
you getting all this money. You getting all this money, and okay, you're a great player, but it's like when you gotta be interchangeable or universal. That's where it's like, all right, bro. Like, come on, bro. I just gave you.
And Giannis got to learn how to shoot the damn ball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
You've been saying it for years.
Have I not been telling your ass that for months? At the end of the day,
y'all learn how to shoot the ball.
The Bucks are going to go as far as that jump shot of Giannis goes.
Yep.
If he can't shoot, it doesn't matter.
Especially while we're looking at the decrease in on the free throw line. Man, if I'm a team guarding Giannis, I'm hacking Giannis all day long.
I literally made a build in 2K where there's no free throw, but I put it in Pro-Am, and it's like everybody fouls me because they know I'm not going to hit the free throw.
Absolutely.
So, of course, if you're not hitting the free throw, that's the first thing I'm thinking, bro. Put him on the line, and honest, I'm putting him on the line, and I'm making him shoot every game.
Because even if you're not a consistently great free throw shooter, I need it in the fourth.
Yeah, because literally the last season, Giannis with the fucking this game when we playing regular season, and the one time I talk shit about his shooting, he gets freaking 6 threes in one game, and everybody
that was the funniest game I've ever watched in my life. Bro.
I'm like, everybody's like, "Woe is me! Giannis is a new player," and then they give him all this money, and what?
Yeah, he can do it. He got it. He got to get in the gym. Somebody's got to tell him and hold him accountable.
I
think he's very slowly but surely working on it. Like one thing I'm noticing now is his ball handling got a little bit better now.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to give himself a chance, and he kind of shoots it with confidence, even though it's like a blind man with a gun. It's getting there.
Yeah.
So
he's not Ben Simmons.
But my only issue is right now is getting there.
I know he can shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah. Right now is getting there slow, and at his age, right now, I feel like this is the time. This is it. Like this is it.
Oh, it's got to be now.
Yeah, you got. I don't think he got much.
Kobe told him get the MVP. He got the MVP. Now Kobe told me he need a championship too.
He got 2 years. He got this year, next year.
On my mother. He got too much money not to be in at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right now,
money not to be in at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I don't care about 76ers. I don't care about the Nets. You got to produce.
No excuse.
You got to produce within this amount of allotted time because you done already did everything you need to do. You got your MVP. Mm-hmm. Where is that championship? If you don't have no rock, bro, I don't care.
And I think he'll get a chip at some point down the line. He'll link up with somebody else, and he'll get a chip some point down the line. But to get it done in Milwaukee with this roster, he got 2 years. That's it.
Gotcha.
If you don't get it done after this, if you don't get it done after next year, it's a wrap in Milwaukee. You can book it.
About to get that.
Absolutely. You can book
it. We're going to get into the next jump. We've been talking about this for a minute. I ain't going to hold you.
I got you.
We good. All right, we good. Niggas good. We just going to go ahead and jump into the game that's going on right now. And since Baylor actually was talking about it, the defensive stats talking about, and who was it? Brooklyn, right? He said a team that hasn't been in the top 10 has never won the championship in defense or something, right?
And they are currently 22nd in the NBA in defensive rating.
I mean, I get that. I get that stat. And I was, what I'm saying, I was with Steve a while ago, But just because I feel like they're an outlier to that, that fact. We've never seen a team with 3 all-time great scorers, shot creator, whatever you want to call it. We've never seen that before. Yeah. So I feel like that's a little bit of an outlier to that. And I feel like it doesn't matter at some points in the defense because you have to fucking score with these niggas. You have to guard 3 unguardable people. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I would say. They become the outlier because at the end of the day, what team has really had the clip that they got? Like we seen Golden State, but
there you go. They go to team.
Golden State
they go to team you talk about.
You're right. That
Golden State got Draymond.
3 all-time greats. Yeah, it was 3 all-time.
Golden State.
Golden State got Draymond.
You got Golden State, but
they had Draymond. Yeah.
Much different.
The way Golden State scored.
They play defense though, at least.
You could slow it down, but you want to know what I think happened in that span of time? Everybody bought into the way they were playing. So instead of saying, "Hey, let me try to play defense against these dudes," they were like, "Oh, let me try to shoot threes with them," and that's what they couldn't do. In what series was it? In one of the series, I fully believe that Cleveland could have beat Golden State if they played more defense. Not when they had KD. That was a wrap. Like,
the first series they would have beat.
But the first time, if they brought in on defense, I don't think
Kyrie, Kevin Love went down, man.
You're not going to score with them. It's not happening. If you try to score with them, you're going to go home sad. And that's what Brooklyn's their clip is way different. Like Clay, he can score off the dribble a little bit, but he's more catch and shoot. All three of the main scorers on this joint could give you a bucket anywhere on the court at any moment, at any time. So it's just like you gotta check it the whole series. So yeah, they might suck on defense, but like you gotta score 120 or you're not even in the game with them. And that's kind of.
But then you say they defense sucks, which I mean it progressively got better over the years.
It did get better.
It got better. It's still not.
It was bad. It was really
bad. All three of the big three hasn't played that many games together as a core.
Yeah, they played like 9 games.
We really don't know what scoring potential they really got because they haven't really clicked. So we never know. It's gonna be hard to score with these dudes.
I mean, in regards to the series, I can just get that out the way. There's going to be a sweep, man. They don't have Jaylen Brown. They do not have Jaylen Brown. They had Jaylen Brown.
Boston's going to get swept without Jaylen Brown. I'm not going to lie.
If they had Jaylen Brown, I'd give them 1, maybe 2, depending on what it's looking like. But, man, you can't – I'm looking at the stats right now. You absolutely cannot have Joe Harris go 6 for 9 from 3 in the first half. Yeah. That cannot happen. That shit cannot happen. You have to make Joe Harris pass. You have to. What the Celtics don't have, which more teams that the Nets will play later, is a switchable big. That's the key. Not the key because you're not going to stop them from scoring. But that's the key from getting absolutely fucked up the whole game. Yeah. If you let Harden get into that pick and roll and get going downhill and get easy lobs and kickouts to shooters, you're going to get blown out. It sounds stupid. Bear with me. It sounds really stupid. But you have to let KD and Kyrie go one-on-one. You have to. Because KD and Kyrie, if they shoot threes, but they're not high-volume three-point shooters, they're not going to go out of the way and
jack up. Scorers. They're scorers.
They're bucket getters. KD's best spot is in that mid-low post. Kyrie is the same thing. He'll take you on the wing or the elbow and give you a bucket. You have to be confident in your defenders to be able to sit down and force them to take tough shots. Because they're going to make them any fucking way, but you got to make it tough. And you have to make sure Harden doesn't get going as a passer. If he gets going as a passer, I don't give a damn if you put the 96 Dream Team out there. They're going to get scorched because there's too many shooters. There's too many ball handlers. There's just too many good goddamn offensive players in that lineup that they're going to play with most of the game, man. So it's tough guarding them guys, man, but you got to make a decision.
Yeah. I say I would agree with that, but a lot of people aren't talking about is the ISO game that these guys do, man, eats up a lot of time.
Yeah.
It eats up a lot of time, man. So, and when you get in games where you play actually, because Boston's a wash, man, but when you play actually teams with good defensive players, like Milwaukee is good defensively, man. One-on-one matchups. Philly, you're talking about Thibault and
Ben Simmons,
you got those guys, man. And it's gonna take them. They're gonna have to run the whole shot clock to get a shot, and it's gonna be a tough shot. They're gonna make those guys work. So I think that the ISO game will become their own worst enemy against good defensive teams, in my opinion. Now, my problem with Milwaukee is you got to get it out of Chris Middleton. You got to get the buckets out of Chris Middleton because Giannis is gonna go ballistic. They can't guard him.
Yeah.
They can't.
There's no way.
Chris has to show up.
There's absolutely no way they guard Giannis.
That's why I like Philly. I like Philly a little more. I give Philly a better opportunity because we saw Joel Embiid. They can't guard him. He's going to go
all.
Now, see,
we just saw Tobias Harris go for 40.
With you, bro. I can get with you a little bit.
Yeah.
The problem with Philly is, remember what I first said? You have to have a big that can switch. Embiid can't switch. He absolutely cannot do it. He weighs too much. He's fleet of foot and nimble, but he doesn't have the foot speed and the hip flexibility to stay with these guys out there, man.
He's not graceful enough.
Basically, what the fuck I'm telling you is the Lakers are the only team that can do anything with
Yeah.
Because when you switch with Anthony Davis, it's like, oh shit, it's Anthony Davis out there.
The
Bucks and the Lakers are the only team with the personnel to do this shit.
I don't think Milwaukee can hang with them scoring wise. That's why I don't really give them a shot. I think Philly is kind of between the Milwaukee and Lakers. I think Philly is kind of in the East. You meet in the middle there. You have some really good defensive options, and I think Philly is going to get off points wise. You know, we're talking about Joel Embiid is going to get his. Tobias Harris is going to get his. You know, like I said, we saw Tobias Harris, what he did. You know, my whole thing with him was if he can step up and he can be a 27-point per game guy, you got a shot because you got guys coming off the bench like Seth Curry. We seen what Seth Curry can do to guys. If he really gets going. You know, now I need more from Ben Simmons, you know, when I'm talking getting to the basket. Now, against Brooklyn, he's going to be able to do that. Not going to have many problems getting to the basket in Brooklyn. I think you're going to have games where you see Ben Simmons get you upwards of 16 to 18 points, off dribble drives, But he got to get free throw together is my biggest thing with him because they're going to hack him. But other than that,
that's my problem. That's my problem with Ben fucking Simmons. Okay, you can't shoot, and specifically in the Nets series. Okay, cool. You can't shoot. Oh well. Neither can Giannis. You can't. You don't have a floater. You don't have a mid range, and you can't shoot free throws.
You got to hit the free throws.
So where are your points coming from if they're not in transition?
You got to hit the free throws. Like I say, if he can knock free throws down, man, he can be consistent. He'll get fine against Brooklyn. That man might shoot. He might shoot 18 free throws a game. He might. Quite literally. Just got to get.
Go ahead, Don. I know you was trying.
Yeah, but you got to go ahead. Sorry, taking up the time.
Oh no, yeah. Like I was saying, it was going to be a sweep. My best bet really is Philly because when you play Philly, there's no easy shots. It's never an easy shot with Philly. Great team defense. My only issue is Ben Simmons is the free throws for sure because he's going to have a lot of them because he's going to be a problem in that series. He's going to get hacked a lot in that series. So if he could at least hit about good 60 ish.
That ain't enough, nigga.
I need 14 out of 18. I need 14 out of 18. I need 14 out of 18 or so.
That ain't enough.
You're not getting 14 out of 18 out of 10.
Against Brooklyn, that's not enough.
I need 14, bro. Or it's a wash.
14 is a big ask for Ben.
Hey, that's tough. Figure it out.
That's tough. You're the number one pick in the draft. They called you Baby Braun. Figure it the fuck out.
That's your job.
Figure it
out.
You got to.
My thing is too. I need them shooters to go. I need them Philly shooters. They gotta. Danny Green, listen.
Yeah, you gotta show up.
You gotta do it. I know you ain't did this shit in a long time, but you gotta do it. I know Seth gonna do it. I ain't worried about Seth.
I seen what he did in LA in the last playoffs. That boy done. That boy flame out.
But see, here's the funny part about that. He's shooting like 40% from three for the year.
Yeah.
Danny Green. It's fucking hilarious.
So it's just the playoffs where he just fall off a little bit.
That is very true because in Toronto he stunk as well, and they
when he played the Spurs, there was one series he had the most threes of all time in one series.
Oh yeah, that is.
I have no clue what the fuck is wrong with Danny Green, but he's on and off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so that's gonna be good.
One hot and cold ass.
Yeah. I this Net Celtics series is a wash, bro. This shit over.
Oh, that's sweet.
It wasn't.
I'm tired of seeing it already.
We can move on now.
Yeah, we can move on. We can move on to the next East matchup. I'm gonna let Eric go and pick which one he want to talk. You want to talk about New York and Atlanta? You want to talk about Philly and Washington? Which one you want to talk about,
Nobody want to talk about the Wizards, man.
I'd rather talk about Atlanta, man. If you ask me about Philly and Washington, I think Philly comes back, they make adjustments, and that's out of there, man. They get swept. I think they're gonna come out like Milwaukee did, man. I don't think they
swept. They get swept, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they get one. So let's talk about New York, Atlanta.
Oh my God, guys.
What?
We'll get to y'all sorry niggas, Don. Be patient.
We stink. I don't want to talk about us.
Ray, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit, yo. You a Washington football team. You got a lot of hope for them niggas. Have some hope for these niggas.
No.
In the playoffs.
No.
Like
I'm not having hope, yo. There ain't no new culture. It ain't no new culture over there. It's a new culture, with my football team. It ain't no new culture with the basketball team. It's the same shit. We got Russ with a shit coach that don't play nobody right.
Exactly.
Playoff
rotations are so horrible.
We out here running. Raul Neto, Russ, Alex Lynn, and Garrison Matthews and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is that?
No,
we out there running 4 guards.
Don't disrespect Matthews. That's a legend. But
we running 4 guards. Man, I'm tired of this shit.
That's disgusting.
I will say though, this Atlanta New York series, I can tell right now it's gonna piss me the fuck off.
I think it's gonna be the best one here.
It's gonna piss me the fuck off because oh my God, it's no secret. I do not fuck with Trae Young. It's no secret.
But I just want to know if they knew they was going to trap Trae Young. How did he let him go by him like that? He did the same tween 2 times in a row.
I was screaming.
The guy just gets to a spot.
No, I was screaming.
I'm not out there. I know he would have baked me the same way, but like, you knew the pick was coming. You knew what side the pick was coming from, and you still let him go the way you wasn't supposed to let him go for a floater.
So sick. I was
for a floater
for game.
For game. Tied up.
Like, right.
Trae Young is a bad man. Trae Young's a bad motherfucker, man.
He's finally coming into his own, yo. And a lot of young superstars on this shit too, bro.
Look, he's a bad motherfucker, man.
I'm just gonna tell you like that. Trae, if Jaylen Brown was in there, if Jaylen Brown wasn't hurt, that's
but
if Jamal Murray wasn't hurt either, that's 5 people upcoming.
Fuck Murray. I'm sick about that.
He had his time, yo.
That shit was
he's
cute.
He's pretty in the playoffs already. Ain't nobody worried about that old nigga.
Yeah, but I think definitely one thing that needs to happen for New York, Julius Randle has to play better. Definitely, he has to be the guy out there.
Yeah.
I do like that RJ stepped up, and I like what RJ doing.
Yeah,
I can get behind RJ.
I apologize, man.
I will apologize. Yes, I will apologize. RJ out there hooping was some
shit. I tried to tell you, nobody give my left hand brother.
He out there doing right hand layups.
I apologize to you. I swear, because I thought he was some shit.
He can play, man. He can play.
His rookie year was one of the worst rookie years I ever watched.
It was terrible.
Shit.
You know I was pushing my agendas too. That nigga stink. That tunnel vision Canadian. Oh my god,
insane, bro. If he gets that ball going left, that motherfucker is going up every single time.
He gonna get his way.
He can play, man.
Only issue with this series, I fucking hate it. Stu, our boy, they are missing Mitchell Robinson, dog.
Oh man,
he would be destroying Capella this series. He would.
Nerlens Noel. Not only is he 6'9", he's 220 pounds. He's a really good shot blocker, but Clint Capella is also very big and very strong.
Right, so that's a big
he's gonna get bullied on the boards.
Big athletic.
He gonna grab his board.
He's just as athletic as him. So they're running the floor the same. The difference between the reason I picked the Hawks this series in 6 was because I don't think the Knicks can score enough buckets. I just don't think they can.
They don't got a Trae Young over there, man.
They just don't have another guy that can carry them through them rough stretches. Derrick Rose does it here and there. RJ does it here and there. Quickly does it here and there. But they don't have a guy. They're like, okay, Julius, your shot's not falling. Who can we rely on? Last game, it was Derrick fucking Rose. This game, it might be Emmanuel Quickly. We don't know. But the Hawks, they have 4 or 5 guys that just can score the basketball, bro. They have a really good coach. DeAndre Hunter's one of the best wing defenders in the league already. John Collins isn't a scrub. They got some guys that can play, man. They got a lot of guys that can play, and Trae Young is a fucking superstar incoming. I've been telling niggas that since I saw him average 30 and 10 in the Big 12. Nobody wanted to listen to me because they thought he was Steph Jr. and he was a Steph wannabe. It's like you niggas never saw him play basketball. That brother is a facilitator of the highest order, and he's a bucket getter. I'll put it like this. In series like this where the teams are evenly matched 4-5-5, 3-6 and shit like that, the team with the best player usually wins that series. Who's the best player in the series?
Oh, Trae Young. It's not close.
Trae fucking Young. I love Julius Randle. Y'all know I love my Lakers, my former Lakers.
Don't worry, he's gonna take a step. He's gonna take a step up.
It's just not here yet. It's just not enough for him.
It's only game one. It was only game one, bro.
It was only game one. He got at least 3 more. He has the horses on his team to get it done.
And I'm with you 100% on that. And that's why I think that Atlanta is definitely going to win this series is because they're young as hell. And it's not like they have anybody necessarily on the team outside of Reggie Bullock and Derrick Rose with playoff experience. And, they're just young. Doing Taj Gibson, yeah. But nobody cares what Taj Gibson has to say.
Hey, I know you ain't just saying that.
Boy, Tom Thibodeau will beat your ass. You better stop disrespecting Taj Gibson.
Taj Gibson, man. Stop it.
Like that.
Tom
Thibodeau was just trapped in
the league for a minute, though.
I just think that they still young as hell. You know what I'm saying? They still got a little ways to go with their roster. But this is the first step. I think moving forward, they're gonna do great.
De'Aaron Fox to the Knicks.
Yeah,
they get another star or a superstar. You feel me? Yeah, they bring in one person. Somebody gonna want the money, and somebody gonna want to play in the Mecca, yo.
Oh fuck yes!
De'Aaron Fox.
Somebody gonna want to do it.
Like he said, De'Aaron goddamn Fox. De'Aaron Fox
to the Knicks easily. That will happen this offseason.
Perfect
bucket.
Now I have a theory about having too many left-handers on the same team, so I don't know. But
what roster?
I'm just saying.
What roster was that, Stu?
Get him on the team.
You can't have more than 2 left-handers in the starting lineup. It just throws off the feng shui, son. It just fucks everything up. It just look weird out there.
I feel like our full starting five.
You're like, why everybody dribbling that way?
Nichols and Manu running next to each other. That shit's just weird, man. It's just weird.
I can feel you. I feel like that might mess up the flow.
It's just out of hell right there, boy.
Man,
yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Fox to the Knicks, bro. He's talking that shit, man. Fox to the Knicks, man.
But yeah, man. Hawks and 6. Nate McMillan. We don't talk.
I love
about
that guy.
How good of a job he's
done.
I'm
so glad we fired him, man.
Man, yeah, I was surprised y'all fired him.
So disappointed. That's why
no clue why they did
it. Seen out of my team.
Yeah, that no clue why that happened, bro.
I don't understand. He got you to the playoffs and everything. Yo.
I don't understand it. Never will.
Yep.
And it's not even like it was a. I don't want to say y'all had a bad team. It was a good team.
They were injured all year.
But yeah, exactly. Like
he was hurt.
Like y'all was hurt, and it's not like y'all had like a superstar on your team.
Right? Hey, bro, we ran into the team that went to the finals.
Exactly. Like I don't understand why y'all got rid of the coach that worked with what he had and got as far as he was going to get. You feel me?
They beat the Bucks.
Fired the Nick. I just that's another subject for another day about how black coaches get treated.
Oh, my bad.
Shit.
My bad. That's why. That's why.
Starting with Mark Jackson, but that's a different.
See now,
and I knock it out the park.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Because Mark Jackson ran Steph Curry into the ground. He absolutely ran Steph Curry into the ground. He did. And Mark Jackson hates gay people, man. We can't have that around here. Are you kidding me? Mark Jackson hates the gays.
Not in my life.
Man.
But can we agree what Steve Kerr is doing with Golden State? I feel like Mark Jackson, Ty Lue, Dwayne Casey, those are Doc Rivers, that's 4 right there.
Stop.
I can't say Dwayne. I can't say Dwayne.
Stop right there.
I'm not. I can't say Dwayne.
Right there.
Stop it, man.
Now I get what you're getting at, but no.
And cussing the Pelicans. What Dwayne? I like Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey.
I get what you're saying.
I can get with you with Dwayne Casey. I'll get with you with Ty Lue. Ty Lue's an offensive genius.
Alvin Gentry.
How in the fuck can you say Mark Jackson can do what Steve Kerr did when Mark Jackson had the job before him?
And then where did he go though? Do you see where he brought Golden State and then got fired right after? Like
because he wasn't doing his job well enough.
But my thing is, it was the next season that Golden State just up and abrupt went all the way up.
And you know why? Do you know why?
I don't think it wasn't Steve Kerr.
Mark Jackson was running Steph Curry and high pick and rolls for 80% of the game with a fragile ankle point guard.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. That may have been why his ankles is
because he was
that boy got weak ankles.
David Lee all game.
But also, we can say that.
The elevator doors was
What does Steph Curry do now? He still runs around 90% of the game.
Yeah, but he's not dribbling. That's different. This nigga's just using his stamina at this point. He's dribbling, taking contact on these pick and rolls and stuff like that, man. That's different.
Now, what I will say,
that's different.
Respect.
I don't feel as though Steve Kerr gets enough credit for the hiring of his assistant coaching staff. I think Steve Kerr put together one of the best assistant coaching staffs the NBA has seen in a long time.
As bad as Luke Walton is as a coach, he's one of the brighter offensive minds in the league. If you just randomly go look at top offensive ratings in the league, the Kings are up there.
Yeah.
They can score. Luke Walton's problem is his ass can't coach no defense. So they did have a good staff. He did have
put together one of the best staffs offensively and defensively that I've seen in the NBA in a very long time.
Am I not mistaken? Is Sam Cassell with them or was he with?
Oh man,
I thought he was. I know somebody.
Where the fuck Sam Cassell's at? The Timberwolves?
I'll find out for you right now.
Yeah, they had the one brother that used to coach. I want to say he coached in.
He's in Philly.
I know
who you're talking about. They had him too. Yeah, they had a very good staff, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, we kind of got off track. We stopped talking about Atlanta, and it was like, you know what? Let's talk about Steph Curry, nigga.
Oh shit!
Man, who wants to talk about it? Man? Who wants to talk about Philly Wizards, man? Get me to Lakers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
get me to Lakers Suns, man.
It's gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be a sweep in Philly.
I don't want to be on this Lakers.
Okay, y'all ain't gotta say nothing. Let me hear Don. I need to hear Don.
Don, get your piece.
Let's talk about your Wizards, man.
Oh, the Wizards Philly series. The Wizards Philly series.
Talk about how awful we are.
No, look, bro. All right, so last game, we seen it. First of all, I'd like to go ahead and say Ben Simmons was giving Bradley Beal as hell. It was a lot of hard shots, but he's Bradley Beal, so he's gonna get his buckets. I ain't worried about that. This nigga Russell Westbrook. Let me tell you about playoff Russ, because you before this nigga was on my team. Oh, I wanted his head. So we gonna go ahead and get that. I need playoff Russ to step the fuck up. What I seen last game, disgusting. There wasn't the same aggressive Russ attacking the paint. I understand it's gonna be hard because it's Philly, but I at least want you to get some niggas in foul trouble. That's the least you could do.
You know why? You know why he's actually playing? Because it's postseason.
And people play defense.
That's got 100 in the third.
That's crazy.
Listen.
It's several things bad. First of all, I would like Scott Brooks fired immediately after series.
Immediately.
Scott Brooks is terrible. I told you all what happened. That was gonna be.
But I mean, with what he's given, even with what he's given,
he's not going to. First of all, why is Daniel Gafford not a starter?
And had to win in the playing game.
Oh my god, dog.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it, man.
I will say 75% of the Wizards' demise was definitely Scott Brooks' coaching ability, coaching.
I give it 80. I give it 80.
You gotta go higher. I'm gonna give it 90.
I'm gonna give it.
I'm gonna give it
All right. Let me take you back. Let me take you back to 2017. Let me take you back to 2017, where DC was healthy.
Rose Bar.
Where were we at in 2017?
Rose Bar.
But where were we at? Why was we in the Rose Bar? We was in the Rose Bar celebrating because we was about to go to the damn Eastern Conference Finals.
And then y'all let a 5'9" midget send y'all ass home.
No.
We let
listen. You can say that and make it sound disrespectful.
With a ponytail.
You can say that and make it sound disrespectful, but IT was baking everybody that year.
He was getting
everybody.
It wasn't even
It was the Kelly Olynyk.
It was Kelly Olynyk. It was a 6'10" white man with a ponytail. Cooking our asses.
Because Gortat could
Rob
not
Van Dam send him
to
home.
save his life.
Man,
That was literally it was pick and roll. Kelly Olynyk for a jumper. Bang. Kelly
obviously just didn't know what to do.
Gortat could not defend the pick and roll.
That's my thing with Scott Brooks. There's never been defense with Scott Brooks.
Nothing
when
else.
he looks at his lineup, he picks lineups like, okay, which one of you niggas can score us the most points? And we score a lot of points. He looks at all the defenders, go sit the fuck down.
He don't deserve a job.
Bonga don't play.
Jackson is at
Rui don't play.
Samson said what the other dudes he's in Detroit. What are we talking about? Boy, don't deserve a job. If he was black, he'd be on a long time ago.
All this money. When Bertans don't hit, he's useless. You have a guy, Matthews, who can shoot and play at least a little bit of defense, but you don't put him in. You keep Bertans in, a nigga that is supposed to be the shooter, can't fucking shoot. It's not hitting. Now he can't shoot. He can't defend. Liability. Like even the ball. Oh my God, the Boston game really exposed everything. We got all midgets. Jason Tatum had the easiest 50 points I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, that was just horrendous. And I actually we was at the thing.
I don't know. I think it's just one of those games. Bradley Beal was checking him. I don't know.
Bradley Beal can't play defense, and
that's what I'm saying.
It's not helping.
It was
and he's on the bum
and that was Washington's game to win because Jaylen Brown was not on the court. That was Washington games to win.
Whenever we have a game to win, brother, we not finna win it. I'm gonna tell you that. Right.
Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook.
That's classic Washington team, though. If we have an important game that we need to win,
we're not gonna win.
We're not gonna win it.
We not winning.
Scott Brooks because he sucks.
Absolutely, he sucked. He sucked, and then our roster ain't that good anyway, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Our roster
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Anyway,
our roster has it needs some more. It needs some more.
It's not that good. It needs some wings. We need wings, nigga.
And drums
out there. We running guards and centers out there. It's just guards and centers.
Smith, guards and Raul
forwards.
Exactly, bro. The nigga don't like Rui. Fuck Denny. Garrison don't get no bump. Bonga don't play. Like,
I mean, our first rounder did what I said he was going to do.
Oh, stink.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say something.
They owe me some money on this. Baby Buzz owe me some money on this.
I was about to say some foul shit.
Baby Buzz owe me some money on this. Our first rounder did what I said he was going to do.
No. But here's my problem with the Ben pick. Okay, so when you look at his film, when I looked at his film, I said, "Damn, Denny is kind of a good ball handler." I'm like,
I did like him early, bro.
Initially coming to the season, I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna handle the ball a little bit. What does Scott Brooks do with this nigga? I want you to be a spot up shooter in the corner. This nigga can't even shoot. Keep standing in that corner and shoot threes for me. This nigga be like,
I thought they was gonna get the ball and let him work a little bit, let him do something with the ball. That's how my man go stand off to the side.
Man, because they seen what happened in the practice. They seen what happened when he was in some real.
Nah, bro. See what y'all don't realize. What you don't realize is that's not how it went. They
Scott
brought
Brooks is
him
like,
in,
listen, nigga, Russ is
knowing
my ball
fully
handler.
well that they wasn't going to give him the ball to run
Yeah,
it. Like,
they knew
we
that.
knew that from jump.
They knew that
Because he ain't good standing over there in the
Scott
corner.
Brooks bullying Russ. He said, "That's my ball handler, nigga.
Yeah,
you stand
like-
your ass on the side."
All right.
Now, my final point on how bad the Wizards are.
This is the last thing we saying on it.
That's cool.
Last thing. What?
My final point is, it was crunch time in the Philly game. Robin Lopez was on the floor.
Captain Hook.
No. I didn't even finish it. Robin Lopez is on the floor with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Why are we running post up for Robin Lopez? What the fuck are we doing?
He be hitting that hook, bro.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if he makes 70 in a row.
Royal got one close move to memory.
Bro, he has one move and he be hitting that joint.
Bro, everybody knows Scott Brooks hate Daniel Gafford, bro. Because Daniel
cannot
Gafford
run offense through Robin Lopez. You
No.
cannot do that.
That nigga Gafford will have like 6 blocks and score like 15
He was
points
hitting
in
that-
5
he
seconds,
said-
and then Brooks would be like, "That's enough, nigga. Sit down."
Boy, Scott
That's
Brooks
really
be
how
acting
the
like
hook
Robin
goes, too,
Lopez fucking Kareem out that motherfucker.
Bro, he be trying to back him all the way to the basket, realize he can't go no further, and just be like,
Oh my god, bro! He did that to Embiid like 3 times in a row, and I was just so mad.
Robin
like, what are
Lopez.
you doing?
If you
You
ever
can't
want
do
to
that.
eat up the shot clock, just give it to Robin Lopez. This nigga finna pivot 1,500 times, thinking he's gonna finally get open. Stop
man
and
is not
settle for the
open.
hook.
That nigga waiting for you to move, bro.
That nigga like, I bet this one to get him. Nope. This one, nope.
Bro, it's an enigma.
Fucking hook it.
Scott Brooks.
Man, all right, we done talking about the Wizards.
Yeah, fuck the Wizards, yeah.
Man, let's go to. I'm
We're
actually.
gonna
Let's go to
sneak a
this
game
series.
though. I think we'll sneak a game. We'll sneak a game.
You better hope.
Hell.
Let's go to Memphis and Utah, yo. I like that.
I hate
that. Ball not there.
Yeah, that is a good
I
time.
kind of like it.
we got to see what it looked like when Donovan Mitchell back.
I mean, yeah, Donovan.
That was
Mitchell.
my big issue.
It's all right feeling themselves, you feel me? But
Yeah. Nah, my biggest issue
Donovan
was
Mitchell,
that.
they a different animal.
Yeah, I better
I'm
not
not
see
worried about
Donovan
Utah.
Mitchell miss a motherfucking second.
I'm not worried about Utah at all.
I swear to God.
I wish we got AC. I wish we got AC so we could just put them out already. But we got the 7th. So.
I get that.
Listen.
But for this series, I better, boy, sprain ankle my ass, brother.
No.
Hey, you the number 1 seed? The first round of playoffs, you the number 1 seed. You the best player on your team. You need
They
to
can't afford to lose with or without
high ankle sprain a month before the playoffs started.
That shit hurt, yo.
He's not going to be 100%. I'm going to let y'all know that right now.
I don't even
And
know.
when he comes in
I don't
tomorrow
care about that.
and
Whose
stinks
friend
it
is
the
this?
fuck up
I'm sorry.
and
Whose friend
stinks
is
it up,
I don't know who that
do
is.
not be surprised.
Please block him right now. Did you see what he said?
Yeah, something about
Oh,
Robin
stop.
Lopez being
We're
top
not
10.
even talking about the Wizards no more. We're not even talking about the Wizards no more. So don't even matter.
Oh, yeah, he said Donovan Mitchell overrated. I don't know what's going on.
But my thing is, I mean,
Sorry, keep right yeah.
Utah Jazz being number 1 seed. Nice job. Okay, you did it. You did what you had to do on the first season back from COVID. All these players slumming it, not even hooping for real.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Then LeBron got injured.
Basketball, man.
Then LeBron got injured.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Then LeBron
That's
got injured.
disrespecting. That's using, that's manipulating the narrative to your liking.
Not worried about the Jazz.
After COVID, they're number 1.
Nah.
They number 1. They
Legit
number 1.
nice,
They earned that number 1, and that's
I love Utah. I love
worry
Utah
about the Jazz.
basketball.
You love Utah?
I love Utah basketball.
Suns-
What
kind of black man are you?
Yeah, what type of black are you?
Carmelo.
I like to watch a
Yeah.
jazz game. I don't care. I like to watch a good jazz game.
I had the
That man
perfect.
said he likes.
Listen, man.
Oh
Utah's
God.
a good team. They have a really good roster. I think they can shoot the lights out. I think they were the best shooting team in the league. They were second or third best in offense. Another top 5 in defense. That is a really talented roster. But they're going to go as far as Donovan Mitchell takes them because Rudy Gobert gets played off the floor every playoffs. And I'm going to tell you why. Rudy, over the past, let's say 20 or 30 years, might be a top 5 rim protector ever. That's how good he is at that shit. As soon as he gets past the free throw line, he's worthless. He adds absolutely no value. So motherfucking Utah's really lucky that Golden State didn't make this shit. They are really lucky.
Oh, yeah, they be going.
They'd be abused. Steph would be
You know
abused.
how Steph would love to abuse that nigga.
It would have been
him out here.
It would have been
Rudy.
Yeah,
they
would have had the trap step at the opposite free throw line.
That would be the play call.
Rudy. Give me that man.
Got that man out there dancing.
It'd have been
doing.
I'm sorry.
Got that man dancing.
I'm sorry, Stu. I need that. I don't give a fuck what percent you are, Don.
Sir.
I need it.
I get it. Like, listen, I get it. You need Donovan Mitchell there. He's your star guy. But man, I feel like Utah's winning window isn't closed because Donovan Mitchell is so young.
Shit, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Utah needs to beat Memphis with or without Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
Come on. It's the number one.
They do.
It's the number one seed, man. There's no excuse. Donovan Mitchell should not have to play a goddamn minute for them to beat Memphis. That it shouldn't even. They have the roster. They have the 6 man of the year. They have 2 6 man of the year candidates. They shoot the lights out. They have like you say, one of the best rim protectors to ever play basketball. They got the ball handlers. They got Bogdanovic, who can make his shot in the mid range, in the 3, who can get his own bucket. They need to get it done, and Donovan Mitchell shouldn't have to play a minute, man. We got to hold those guys accountable.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, you think I'm not? Fuck Utah. I don't give a damn about
But they can't get it done, bro. They ass.
Only thing I fuck with is
Fuck the Utah. I'm a Donovan Mitchell fan. Fuck the Utah Jazz. Not Donovan Mitchell. Fuck the Jazz, nigga. Fuck them. I don't care about ain't nobody worried about the Jazz, man. Look. They got really hot in the middle of the year because they was making, bro, I swear to God, it was an 8 or 9 game stretch where every time I watched Utah, they hit 23s. Now, I just want y'all to put that into perspective. 23 pointers?
60
20.
points.
Bro, they broke the record like 4 times in 1 year for most threes in the game by a team.
I truly hate the fact that Bogdanovic
feeling like D'Antoni
is not still a Wizard. What the fuck did we do to let this nigga go like that?
Listen, man, stop talking about them fucking Wizards,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Niggas we're in the varsity conference.
I don't know what's going on.
We're talking about real teams.
I'm talking about Bogdanovic.
We're talking about competitors.
Right.
Bogdanovic is really like, I feel like Bogdanovic is really underrated. Seriously.
Oh, absolutely. He was a baller in Indiana.
Yeah.
Straight
like yes.
Straight baller, bro. Straight baller, man. I love that guy. Like I said, I wish we kept him.
My question with Utah is, I think they'll get past Memphis because Donovan Mitchell will be back. They'll get past Memphis in 5 or 6. My question is for Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, Bogdanovic, Mike Conley. If y'all watch Utah games, they get a lot of their threes off of high pick and roll and teams playing drop coverage.
Yeah.
They're not playing that in the playoffs. Nobody's playing deep drop coverage in the playoffs. Them niggas is meeting you at the 3-point line off them pick and roll. We are meeting you face to face. Do you feel confident within a 6 to 7 game series that Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Bogdanovic, and Jordan Clarkson are going to light me up from 3? Because I don't. D-Mitch is going to do what he does. But I'm talking about them other guys. Are they going to step up and light me up from 3? Can they take me to the rack?
No. If D-Mitch is on the floor.
Because the one thing I
don't know, man.
The one thing I watched with Utah though is like, because I sent that video. I hope Baylor and Park remember. I sent that video because I wanted my team to emulate this. Their ball movement is so fluent that that's what makes teams have to really play against Utah. It's because like the people you're naming, any one of them can hit the shot. But if they're all getting the ball and swinging, it's just like I know they're going to get past Memphis because they are a good team. I want to see what they're going to do against a team like the Lakers, Denver. Those
teams. If they don't get past Memphis,
that is going right now. As the bracket goes right now, they would play either the Clippers or the Mavericks.
Or Mavericks.
In the next round.
So they're playing the Mavs. Yeah.
And when they play the Mavs, Luka's
If
going
you want to talk about a perfect segue into another fucking discussion, let's talk about how Luka's the best player on the floor.
Please.
Let me tell you about it. It's been 2 years now.
Push the agenda.
It's been 2 years. 2 years.
He's owning these niggas.
And Kawhi's been right over there, man. I don't know.
He's been owning these niggas.
Bro, listen.
Hey, I gotta run out because we have a game at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right,
bro.
Baylor's gonna stay on. Baylor's gonna stay on though.
Cool. Much love, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Brody.
Get right. Yeah, do your warm up show. Do your calisthenics show.
Yeah, do some jumping jacks.
Don't forget the layup lines, yo.
Facts.
Do some suicides. But yeah, bro, like Luka controls pace and time and all that shit so much better than almost everybody in the NBA, and he's 21 years old.
Yeah.
The Clippers, I'm not understanding. I was told before the season that the Clippers would stop doing dumb shit because Doc Rivers was there. Can I ask y'all why they're still doing dumb shit against really good players?
Because Doc Rivers is there?
Yeah, that's actually because Doc Rivers.
He's not here now. Man. Why are they still doing dumb shit?
Tyloo sucks, man, and the roster's bad. The roster's bad.
I don't think
what y'all say about the roster. The roster is bad, man. But I don't like I ran it down to you guys before, man. Kawhi, playoff Paul George, drop.
Playoff P.
Drop. Marcus Morris. Reggie Jackson.
Zubac. Yes, sir.
Nicholas Batum. Man, that roster is trash, man. They run 8 guys.
I'm not going to lie.
They run 7 deep. Man, that roster sucks.
I like the roster.
Rondo.
I'm not going to lie.
Come on, man. Come on.
The problem with the roster outside of the fact that they only have one real rim protector in Serge, and he's not even that anymore.
Serge Ibaka.
They have nobody who gets everybody else easy shots. They have Rondo now, but do you really want to rely on 36-year-old Rondo to keep giving you guys easy shots, man?
You know what they
Rondo
did
got to play 35 minutes a night.
Instead of get a good creator, they went ahead and paid some goddamn Luke Kennard.
$64 million. And niggas had the nerve to tell me he was better than Kyle Kuzma. Boy, I'm going to throw up.
Bro.
Listen.
Niggas paid Luke Kennard instead, man. Tell me, is he making an impact?
No, fuck no. He didn't even play. So let's just for reference, let's take it back to last year. They played the Nuggets in the second round, right?
Yeah.
Blew that 3-1 lead, right? Most of the last 4 games in that series, they were doubling Nikola Jokic. Now, I'm going to ask you gentlemen something. When you think of Nikola Jokic, what's the first skill set and trait you think of?
Pass.
Okay. Why are you doubling him? Why are you making him do what he's good at, nigga? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. So we fast forward to this year. Luka's good at everything, so you can't take everything away. I get it. Why on earth are you trapping this nigga when he's one of the 10 best passers in the league? Why are you trapping him? Bro,
they
want to get the... I get it.
It was forcing them. They was like, "Hey, we're gonna take the pass away, and we're gonna make you shoot it." And he had how many threes in the first?
They start hitting.
The problem with that, they were switching Zubac.
Yeah, I don't know what they was either like shoot over the big or pass it because we're gonna double team. And I don't know what I don't know.
You can't do that shit. Know. There's 2 things they absolutely cannot do this series. They cannot have Zubac on him on the switches, and they cannot trap him for a long time. He
was doing Zubac dirty, like
bro. Every time Zubac was in front of him, slow dribble, step back. I was like, oh shit.
Tell me one thing Zubac good at.
Zubac can finish.
Being tall.
Zubac can dunk on
your ass. Finish. Well, now that don't matter because Drummond ass can't finish.
Well, you think of the name?
Hey, you watching? We're not talking about Andre Drummond yet. We're gonna get to that piece of shit soon.
Oh,
I can't stand Andre Drummond. But the Clippers are in trouble, man.
Nah, man. The Clippers go home in 6, man.
Think you take it in 6? I think they take it in 7.
Clippers go home in 6, man. Kawhi, when I watch Kawhi play, man, it's almost to the point where he kind of looks disinterested at sometimes in the game, man.
Yeah, no, real shit. I think,
man.
Yeah, they got to
right. He know he's not going to win there. I feel like he's just
This is his team. Just after the season, blow the shit up.
Blow it up.
Yeah, Kawhi is not staying there after this season, man. Kawhi to Miami. Stop it. Kawhi is not. Kawhi is.
I think Kawhi.
Y'all really want to know where I think Kawhi going? Because he's not leaving the state of California.
Yeah, no, he not.
Kawhi's going to be a Warrior.
I like Kawhi to the Warriors too.
I would like that.
I would love that to watch. Fucking hate to play against it. Love to watch it though. Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. I think, but my thing is that man in Miami, that GM makes stuff happen.
Oh yeah, Pat Riley makes you know.
He sure do.
That man Pat make things
Pat
happen.
Riley know how to get a bunch of niggas riled up now.
Mm-hmm.
Pat make things happen.
Nigga gonna talk to Kawhi uncle, man. It's over.
Yeah.
That boy uncle tell it all, don't he?
Uncle Dennis.
Oh boy, hello talking. Kawhi grimy cat, man. Kawhi grimy cat, man. We see how he did the Spurs. We see how he was up and out Toronto, regardless of what they did. There was no shot.
Yeah.
Kawhi looks disinterested. You see it on the court, man. And when Kawhi don't want to be somewhere, he move.
Yeah, damn right.
There's nothing you can do to stop it. That man is gone.
So what we got next, man? We got
talk about these defending champs.
Nah, we not. Nah, that's gonna be the last one.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the last
series. That Denver series about finna be over.
We're gonna talk about free Dame right now. Right?
Yeah,
that Denver series is gonna go long.
Free Dame.
It's gonna be very long.
There's no free Dame, yo.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw.
Yeah, you go ahead.
In the first game, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. The first 2 games, I saw Terry Stotts look Jokic in the eyes and say, "You cannot outscore Dame. We're not doubling. We not trapping. You're going 1-on-1 with Nurkic and Enes Kanter, and you're going to have to outscore Dame." First game, couldn't do it. Second game, I still don't think he outscored Dame.
He did.
Portland fucking stunk.
Dame was, oh my God.
Bro, Dame had 32.5. He made like 6 straight threes.
No. He had 30. He had 32, bro. The next best score was at 8.
Yeah, come on, bro. You're not.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying free Dame, yo, bro. Like I understand you for me. You want the money and everything, but bro.
My thing with Portland,
it's going to get miserable at a point in time. You just keep getting these first round exits.
The reason why I don't think Portland goes far, man. Dame can't have a bad night.
No.
Exactly, bro. It's on him to
at all.
Nope.
It's literally on him every game, bro.
He just can't.
Nope. And he's not good enough in other areas on the court to have a bad shooting night, but still affect the game in other ways. Jokic could go 9 for 28, and he's still the best player on the floor because he's going to be the best passer and more likely than the best rebounder on the floor more times than not. Yeah. So it's a little bit different for him. So like I said, this series comes down to, can Jokic bury these niggas 1-on-1? And can Denver slow down Dame a little bit? Like this fucking much. Maybe if Dame doesn't average 38 and he averaged 34 for the series, maybe they can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'm going to go Denver in 7 because I think Jokic is the better player. And I think they have the better coach. I really think they have the better roster. Did y'all know that Portland gave up 2 first-round picks for Robert Covington?
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
I did not know that.
That's terrible.
That's news to me. Yeah.
My call is I like Portland in 7. I think if it gets to game 7, I think Damian Lillard takes over.
Okay. I can respect that.
I think we get to game 7. I think Dame goes upwards to 40. And they win. Nah,
So
they lose, and whoever comes out of the Lakers Sun series beats them in 5 to 6.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion. But for that, I think Dame will make it happen if it gets to 7.
Gotcha.
I got Denver for sure. I think this is actually going to be a very important this postseason for Jokic, because now we talking MVP talks. Let's see what you got. Last year, you niggas surprised us. Y'all did.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah.
How much can you keep going? We got you talking MVP. I want to see him absolutely dominate this series enough to the point where Dame is going to need a lot of help, and if he doesn't get that help, Portland's in trouble all series.
I got a question. We got another question.
Yeah.
What would it take from Jokic this playoffs for y'all to call him a top 5 player?
God, he's a top player to me right now.
Yeah, so yeah, he's already top 5 to me. But only thing I really
conference finals.
He did that already.
The nigga did it already.
I need another one, yo.
My only thing is now, niggas, how high can you score?
I need consistency, yo.
Let me see you score even higher.
Now that you ain't got Jamal Murray dropping 50 points in there, I need to see what you're doing.
That nigga Murray, man. Listen.
Okay. I need like on some real shit, bro. You had Jamal Murray dropping 50, 5 games in a row? Like, come on now. Like,
that nigga was cooking in the bubble.
Like, bro, we ain't gonna act like 50 points ain't nothing. Like that ain't help. That ain't helping you get.
Jokic 100% needs his guard, but I mean, he's a big.
He's a big.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I want to see how far they go without him now. You feel me? With him, literally, you feel me? It's all on him.
For me, he's playing with house money this offseason. I mean,
I don't.
As soon as Jamal Murray got hurt, I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck what he does. Don't care.
Nah, man. I don't know.
It's 2021,
man. When Will Barton was playing and they had Aaron Gordon first, when they first got him, they didn't lose a game. They were like 9-0. I don't know, man. They ain't beating the Lakers or the Suns or the Clippers.
No, man, they don't have enough.
You're right. I should tone it back from a team accomplishment more than a personal accomplishment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If he beat Portland, shout out to him.
Yeah, for real.
That would be an accomplishment. If they get
it's not easy to do that without the second best player.
Yeah, as a big being your number 1 scorer, your number 1 passer, your number 1 rebounder, your number 1 shot blocker. That's a lot, man. For him to get that as a big in 2021, man, he would have my utmost respect.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just believe in that nigga. I really do.
With Michael Porter Jr., that's it. Really, like when we really talk about it, like man, that'd be a hell of an accomplishment.
I got you.
I do like some Joker, yo. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Let's go ahead and dive into the last one. We got Phoenix and we got the Lakers.
It's honestly simple for me. AD just got to stop.
AD just got to show up. Nigga, I'm telling you.
It's that simple.
That nigga Ayton should never have another game like that. I'm so serious. He should never have another game like that. Yeah, AD should have took that game as disrespect.
Oh, he is. Don't worry.
Oh, and Drummond.
You'll see in about 15 minutes. You'll see. Don't worry.
I need that nigga.
Don't worry.
You said what about Drummond?
Because I'm gonna have to.
Drummond needs to sit the fuck down. Drummond needs to sit the fuck down. I ain't even gonna lie.
Drummond absolutely cannot play in high leverage games. There's absolutely no way. Not only does he stink on defense, he can't make layups. You are 6'11", 280. I don't give a fuck if a bull smacked you on the side of your fucking body. Make the layup, nigga. Yeah. I don't care if LeBron tackled you midair. Make the layup. He can't make layups. Doesn't shoot free throws. He's not as dominant as he was on the boards. He don't defend. He don't block shots. He can't switch. The only reason he's on the floor is so Anthony Davis don't get banged up the entire season. That was the only reason he was playing. Now, I have trust and faith in Frank Vogel because last year he saw the same shit happening with JaVale and Dwight, and he made the adjustments. I think he'll make the adjustments this time, especially in this game, and we'll see more Marc Gasol or Anthony Davis at the 5.
Yes, needed.
So it won't be a problem. But I just want to point out, everybody swears to God Phoenix beat the shit out of us. Phoenix scored 99 points.
Yeah.
They scored 99 points. Do y'all know Phoenix averages 116 a game? They scored 99, bro. The Lakers defense is so fucking good that when it's average, niggas are like, oh, they suck. That's how good the Lakers defense has been the last 2 years, bro. So we pick it up just slightly on defense, pay a little bit more attention to detail. We're going to have to trap Book a lot more because Chris Paul arm is fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's playing, bro. I have no clue why he's
now,
playing.
in my opinion, man,
you know why he playing.
Caruso needs to play. Caruso needs to play 30 minutes, man. He's the best guard defender in his own. Caruso needs to play 30 minutes.
Court.
And like I said, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent about the lineup deal. I actually thought Drummond was very active against Phoenix in the first game.
In the first half, yes, he was.
Yes. I thought he was active. Now, what I do agree with you with is Drummond can't be on the floor with AD at the same time.
At all.
Can't be on the floor at the same time, man.
At all.
Too many times I watched Drummond post up and AD stand in the corner. That ain't it.
It's disgusting.
AD needs to be in the middle. Marc Gasol needs to be standing in the corner. Marc Gasol is going to give you effort on the defensive end. Marc Gasol is going to do it. He might not be the best rebounder in the world right now because of his age, stuff like that, but I know he's going to give me the energy. Yep. And at that point, you remove AD's excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You remove AD's excuse. And I like Drummond. I really did like the way he played, but he got to come off the bench, dog.
Yeah. He
can't start at the whether you move AD to the 5 and you play Morris more, you play Kuz.
Drummond cannot start.
But Drummond cannot play alongside AD. It's just not going to work.
It's not enough space on the floor with Schroeder, AD, Braun, Drummond. That is 4 niggas who do not scare me from the outside. Braun, here and there, you got to play him out there because if Braun gets going, that nigga start looking at that fucking ball on them step backs, your ass is done after that. But LeBron hit a couple threes, you're in for a long game. But you can sag off Dennis. You can sag off AD to an extent. You don't have to guard Drummond at all. He a self-check. You put Marc Gasol in. He gives you better rim protection. He gives you more intelligence, period, on offense and defense. He's a better passer. He's a better shooter. Like, there's no way. Like, Andre Drummond only can be good with LeBron or Kuzma at the 5. At the 4, excuse me. Only then can he be effective. Because now he has a little bit of space so that when we do post him up and he has mismatches, he can work out without getting double teamed. Because he has about the size of an acorn for a fucking brain. So he doesn't process fast. He doesn't process smooth. So everything's just a bunch of jumbo mumbo when he has the ball in the post. And maybe he has to repost or some shit like that. It's just not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. The Lakers also need their shooters to hit.
Absolutely.
You're not going to beat Phoenix shooting, what was you, like 6 for 28 from the 3?
And they were good looks.
But listen, my thing
is naked open.
But my thing is, even with the shooting, they didn't lose by that much.
Still could have won the game.
They didn't lose. All you need really, you need 20, you need 25, you need 24 out of AD.
Bro, AD had like 12. That nigga could have gave me 21. Okay, cool. Game.
I need 21 and 8. And you win. And it's not a conversation. But what I will say is we gotta give DeAndre Ayton some love, man.
Oh yeah,
that boy man. He showed his strength. You know, the things he can do physically. Mm-hmm. It was just times AD put him in the post, he just couldn't back him down.
Couldn't move him.
I think AD got to go to some more face up, and he got to do something other than the one dribble spin fade away jumper.
He be trying to post up like he Patrick Ewing anyway. That's not your game
for sure. But
that's not your game. Yeah, no, and also, huge shout out to Devin Booker, man. Huge fucking shout out.
I loved it. I loved
it. Brother
coming into his
finally showed up to the stage and you showed out. I love that.
Yes, sir.
And I like Ayton's performance too. It made me proud because when I seen Ayton on draft day, that's the type of shit I was hoping to see from him. Yeah. So it was good actually seeing that shit.
AD has a lot of potential, man.
It won't happen again.
Phoenix, they're going to be good for a long time.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. But you got to get more, and we're gonna see. And with all due respect, I need more from Bron.
I do need a little more.
With all due respect, I love the guy. You know, I'm as big of a Bron fan as the next guy, but I need more for Bron if they're gonna win this series, man.
Yeah.
Because there was points in that game where I'm just looking. I'm like, if LeBron had 18 points, man.
He chilling.
LeBron had 18 points, man.
We Braun fans. We know this. We knew this game one was coming. I could have told y'all before it started, Braun wasn't going to be full throttle. He does this every single season.
Portland.
Every year. He did it back in Cleveland. He did it in Miami. He doing it here. Game ones are his fill-out game. Dame beat our ass last year. Game one, we beat the fuck out of him for a straight game. Harden and Russ was yelling at the kids section at the bubble and shit, screaming at people's wives and children. Nigga was screaming at people's girlfriends.
That was funny as shit.
Kids, man.
Yeah. You yelling at Rondo's son. Relax, nigga. Then we smoke their ass, but I'm not worried in the
No, not in the slightest, man. I think they come out today. I think AD. What I have said, AD is pretty good about when he has a bad game showing. Yep. AD is pretty good about that, man. I anticipate the Lakers coming out and winning by not. I wouldn't say a wide margin, but I like 9.
Yeah, but I say between somewhere like 7 and 10, something like that.
I like 9.
Yeah,
I like 9
for sure.
That's respectable. That's respectable. Well, we're gonna do. Actually, we coming to the end of this. We got through. I bet we gotta
play everything.
We gotta wrap this joint up. We about to wrap this joint up in less than 3 minutes. All right, we about to run through all these awards. Off the top of your head, you're gonna say who's gonna win the award. I don't want no fucking explanation because fuck your explanation. You're just gonna say what you gotta say. All right.
I get it. I got you.
All right. The order is gonna be Stu, Baylor, me, Eric, Don. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, best one for last.
Okay, so we don't do most improved and we don't do.
I mean, we can't
because they already happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So what we doing? It's Coach of the Year, Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Defensive Player.
Yeah.
All right, bet we're gonna do MVP, Rookie, Defense, then Coach.
Okay.
All right, MVP, y'all. Let's go.
Jokic.
Baylor. Yeah, I want to say Embiid because I've been fucking with Embiid, but I think it's gonna be Jokic, yo.
Jokic shouldn't even be a conversation.
Yeah, Jokic is easy.
Gotcha.
All right, but what did I say? Rookie.
LaMelo Ball.
It's gonna be LaMelo Ball, 100%.
I was worried for a second because he ain't playing enough games. Well, I mean, he missed some games, but yeah, LaMelo.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but I think it'll still be LaMelo. If not, we all know it's gonna be Anthony Jokic.
Yeah. Easy.
It'll be LaMelo. Unfortunately, I think the hype has kind of taken that over. I don't think anybody else really has a shot. But I liked Anthony the way Anthony Edwards played this year. I think he deserved a little respect.
Second half of the season, he finished strong, man.
Yeah, Halliburton has been on all year, man.
Oh yeah, Halliburton. That's my guy.
So he also has my respect. But it will be LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, I got LaMelo as well. Team success too. They was pretty good this year. You know.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish it out.
Yeah, they made the play in, right? Yeah, they made the play. Mm-hmm.
That's solid. They'd have been a higher seed if LaMelo ain't get fucking hurt. So
yeah, probably.
Yeah, whatever, man. Who cares?
All right, defensive player. I feel like this is where we're going to have a little.
Ben Simmons.
There we go.
What was the this defensive player?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I take it back, Draymond Green. I take it back, Draymond.
Nigga, no.
Draymond.
He said Ben Simmons at first. I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ben because I feel like we're getting into that MVP combo where like we tired of seeing Rudy and what's his name?
Rudy, nigga.
And And Draymond already got
Draymond. That's my nigga.
Draymond already got his.
I believe in Draymond defense, but I can't believe his shooting has taken a dive like it has.
That nigga fell off, but it's okay.
His offense like just fell off like
straight shit.
It's not like his offense was.
I'm like, bro, fall off from what? From
like it's not like his offensive game was like elite.
They lost. He had 35 shooting 6 from
and other than that, when's the last time you heard Draymond drop 35?
That's when he fell off. After that, Draymond Green couldn't.
Before that, when did you hear Draymond dropping 35?
Draymond Green could hit a 3 though. Give Draymond Green the ball from 3-point.
I can't remember the last time I heard or ever besides that.
Draymond Green hit a 3 back then, but
like I said, I knew Draymond Green could hit the 3 ball, but
like you couldn't back away from Draymond back then.
Shit, now you can, I'm leaving on that team. I'm leaving Draymond as open.
I mean, if you had to pick between people, but when you watch and you go back and watch them, Draymond was hitting 3s back then. Yeah, now he can't hit nothing. Now it's just like, why are you even taking a shot from out there?
Thinking for
it's like bro, like just pass it.
I'm with you.
Don, you say Eric and Don, y'all say yours?
Oh no, I haven't said mine yet. I think I'm honestly gonna say Draymond, man. I feel like the world loves the Warriors too much to let them get out of this season and not give them an award. Not give somebody from that team an award. I feel like they've just had too much around them, too much hype around them going into the end of the season, stuff like that. Draymond's name is picked up and stuff like that. So I just think they have too much hype around them for nobody on the team to get no award. It's just, I just think the world loves the Warriors too much. Yeah, now, like I said, I will say, my man from Memphis, he need to be on all defense team.
Who?
The boy with the curly hair from Memphis.
I hate that nigga.
I like him.
Dylan Brooks does play defense. He's
no thigh bull, but you know.
Nah, he played. I love watching him in the playoffs. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. My DPOY, of course, is Ben Simmons. I think he's shown a lot of effort this year. He's really been trying on defense. Shout out to Thibault too, though. Because that nigga is annoying on defense. That nigga is seriously annoying.
I'm telling you, that nigga's a pest.
Mm-hmm. All right, but last one, coach of the year.
Monty Williams.
That was a tough one for me.
No brainers. Monty Williams. The Suns, buddy.
Suns ain't been to the playoffs in 10 years, nigga.
It's no brainer with that one. Forget Utah.
I think, I'm going to go Monty, yo. Yeah.
Oh, my turn. You go ahead, G.
Nah, it's you, bro. That's you. Yeah, I would just say Monty.
Thibodeau.
That is a good one. I like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
No superstars on the roster. Nobody on this in here right now could have looked me dead in my face and said the Knicks was gonna be a top 5 seed. Nobody. Not a soul on this thing. The best I'd have thought they'd have had was a play.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad I ain't say that.
Tom Thibodeau. Give that man the award. He deserves it.
No superstars on the roster? Top 5?
Not one. Not a soul.
I respect it.
Not a soul.
You got most improved though.
Ain't no superstar.
But shit, then again, that type of award you can say shit. The coach helped get that. So shit.
Yeah. Nah, man. That man he's put on a clinic, man. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah. I'm a root for Monty, of course, to get it. I wouldn't be surprised if Snyder ended up getting it because it's like nobody expect Utah to reach the top like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I fucks with Thibodeau. That will work. I want Monty. I swear to God, though, if I see Steve Nash get that bitch, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
No, man, that should never happen. That would be a disgrace.
Steve Nash didn't even coach.
That would be a disgrace.
Steve Nash just stood out there.
Just be at practice watching.
He win that award, I might call him.
They brought in a position coach. That man has one job.
What I just called?
That nigga was taking instructions from Dan Tony.
I'm trying to tell you, brother. Let that nigga win that.
He said, Mike, what do I do? Well, nigga, just give it to one of the good players, nigga. I don't know.
And then the rest will figure itself out.
Yeah, figure it out. You got hard, and that's what I did. I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we just go 5 out and just let him do it. Everybody get the fuck out the way.
Whoa, motherfucker. Give it to hard.
Just stand in your hot spot and he'll find you.
Bring a pickup game.
Yeah, man.
Next,
man.
It's time.
It is time, yo. Thank you for tuning into another episode.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I enjoyed talking to you guys, man.
Of course,
thank Eric and BunsGaming for
I'd
being
be happy
here.
to join this joint again soon.
Of course,
Definitely,
man.
y'all.
Shout out. Prop.
Donald.
Yeah, fuck Donald. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fuck Donald. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. All right.